I still remember when I made conversation for the first time. You won't believe. Trust me. I just said hi, and out of fear, I disconnected the call. That happened with me.
So, do you think there is a perfect level of fluency, or is fluency ongoing process?
I like to share very important thing here. I used to watch videos in Hindi for learning English. Yeah, that was my biggest mistake.
So, do you prepare topic as well when you are going to connect with somebody? So, do you prepare any topic or just talk randomly?
I I don't prepare a topic, but yes, um, there are some questions I keep in mind that okay, I have to make a conversation like this. I like 2 to 3 questions, and that's how. And when I have conversations, so automatically I uh, come across questions. Like when you share something, then some questions comes in my mind. That's how I extend the conversation. So I pay attention to the next person. That okay, they have answered this question. I think we can ask next question from this. Like
Related.
for example, you shared hobbies. So if I have to ask question related to hobbies, I will pick your one hobby and I'll ask question. So this is also counts under communication.
So, what techniques or strategies do you recommend for building confidence while speaking English? First of all, welcome to the
Mhm.
session.
Good evening. Thank you for inviting me, Priyanka.
Yeah. Okay. So, how was your morning?
Well, my morning was a bit hectic, but now I'm feeling so calm and comfortable. Yeah.
Okay, great, great. So, since we are meeting first time, I would love to know about you. So, please tell me about you.
Yeah, sure. I'm Sufi and connecting to you from Jharkhand. And currently, I am working as an English trainer and I'm a part time YouTuber as well. My hobbies are interacting with various individuals, and I like reading books as well and spending time with my siblings. And sometimes when I get time, I play badminton with them. That's all about me.
Okay, great. So, today I'm talking to a tutor, English tutor. Okay.
Yeah,
So, please tell me, when did you start this journey in teaching? And first, you have to tell me about your English learning journey and about your teaching journey also.
yeah, sure. Well, I started learning English, I think, 3 to 4 years back. And after 12th, I would say, yeah, so after 12th, I started learning English. And at that time, I was not serious, but some incident happened with me. Some girls asked me some questions, and I really wanted to reply them back in English, but I could not. Then I thought, like, at any cost, I have to learn this language. So since then, my journey started, and in my initial stages, I took subscription of I think Joe Stocks, and
Okay.
yeah, at that time I paid only 299 rupees, and I used to practice there. And I would like to share a very important thing here. I used to watch videos in Hindi for learning English. Yeah, that was my biggest mistake.
Oh.
Like creators make a lot of videos in Hindi that how you can become fluent in English, right? So I used to just watch those videos. Later, somebody suggested, or I don't know, like because I'm talking about 4 years back.
Mhm.
So what happened? I started. I realized that I need to consume content in English. Then I started watching storage and I started watching English videos, English conversational videos that really helped me a lot. Even so, what happened? I was consuming content, but when it comes to speaking, I was not able to speak. I thought like where I am making mistakes. Then
Mm.
I realized that for speaking, I need to speak. Then I started looking for platform and found people online. And even like earlier, I was making a lot of kind of mistakes, and I still remember when I made conversation for the first time. You won't believe. Trust me. I just said hi, and out of fear, I disconnected the call. That happened with me. But later, I started having conversation again and again, and that's how I gained confidence and improved my sentence formation. Then
Mm,
after 2 to 3 years, like in my graduation, I joined some NGOs. Like I got some applications in, I think, in my college group, and I joined NGO. So over there, I started teaching students English. I was
okay.
working as an instructor. Yeah.
Mhm,
So since then, my journey started. My teaching journey started. I
mm,
started teaching them. Then I thought, okay, like my fellowship ended after 6 months. I thought
mm,
I should start teach. I should start online as well. And I would
mm.
say for the past 8 months, I have been teaching online. That's how my journey started. Yeah.
Okay. So you used to teach student in NGO as a free tutor.
I through like from NGO, I was getting paid.
Okay. But I think
Yes.
they are not paying you very big amount, just pocket money type of money.
Yeah.
Hmm. So
It
you
is
are
called,
having.
stipend. We
Mm,
call it, I think, stipend.
yeah.
Yeah. The money which you get, it is not a kind of salary. It's like it is called a stipend. Yeah. It's a small amount you get. Yes.
Yeah. So it is also very big thing. You are teaching students, and yeah. Okay. So can you share what are the some common mistakes that learners make when they trying to speak fluently, and how can they avoid them? Basic problems when they start learning this language. So which type of common mistakes they make?
Well, common mistakes what I have seen, Priyanka, when they start, they consume lot of content. They're switching one video to another, and like that's how they do. But when it comes to speaking, they hardly speak, and that's
Mm,
where they, fumble. They struggle with the language, and when they watch videos, I tell them that watch only one videos, watch in repetitive mode. But no, like in this era we are going through infomania, like we are overloaded with information, so they
yeah.
are like kind of input, they're doing, like, what do we say, passive learning. They are
Mm,
consuming content, but when it comes to active learning, like speaking, they're hardly doing it. So that's the biggest mistakes I feel learners make. So along with your journey, don't wait for perfection, start speaking side by side. And
mm,
as you even suggested, like you can try using some online platforms like Ace
mm,
Fluency applications. Yes,
mm.
that's how they
Yeah.
can practice. Yeah.
Okay, great, great. You mentioned here right things. Okay, so my next question or next thing I want to ask you, because you are a tutor and you are teaching some students every day, you are connecting with them. So, what techniques or strategies do you recommend for building confidence while speaking English?
Wow, very good question for gaining confidence, right? Well, Priyanka, like I would like to ask a question. When we want to build muscles, what do we do? Like, do we can we build muscle by watching videos? Like you're
No.
watching fitness videos every day, and you're thinking every day that yes, I can build muscles. Is it
Mm,
possible? No, right? For building muscles, you need to go to the gym. You need to take action for that, right?
mm,
Same goes for confidence. Um, when it comes to confidence, you need to take action. You
mm,
need to speak. You need to come out from your comfort zone and take action. Try to talk to people. um,
mm.
in your initial stage, of course you are not going to perform well. You will
Yeah.
fumble. You will immediately lose your self confidence. uh, it used to happen with me, right? So I would say you need to take action, just like the way you want to build muscles and you need to go to the gym. In the same way, you need to talk to people, and by
Mm,
talking over the time, you gain confidence. Automatically you feel that, wow, like now I am able to talk. Like first time, second time, third time you will fumble, fourth, fifth, sixth time you will be comfortable. That's how
mm.
people can gain confidence. Yeah,
Yeah.
so they have
Yeah.
to take action. Yes.
They have to face that particular fear. If they have fear of uh, talking to people, so they should start talking to people.
Absolutely. They have to face it. If we are
Hmm.
just watching
Yes.
videos and thinking every
There
day
is,
by sitting at your place, then I don't think so it is going to help them at all.
there is
It
no
will not
other way. There is no other way, and there is nothing
help.
specific, special method or technique to become confident. You have to do by yourself. You have to face that fear.
Yeah, and one more thing I would like to add here, Priyanka, be authentic. Nowadays people are like kind of, they want to use ornamental, sophisticated word. I would say,
Mm.
have a right positive attitude. Um, be simple. There's no need to use sophisticated word. Like they are, what mistake they do, they are not able to make simple clear sentences, and they are chasing kind of advanced. Yeah,
Advanced word.
so I would
Yeah.
say, first work on sentence formation, basic sentence formation, and then that's how you can later you can incorporate, like later you can add it.
Hmm.
And I would say, yeah, be authentic. Like there's no need to um, kind of bragging by using ornamental words. Yeah.
Yes. And people are running behind accent nowadays. They just want to copy others and they want to speak like fancy English. But I think that is not the right way. You seems like fake person.
Absolutely. um Absolutely, it happens. You can work on pronunciation. I
Mm.
have worked a lot. I think because of this, I sound a bit different. So people say that you have an accent, but honestly speaking, I have like mixed. Okay, because every day we learn something new, right? So when we listen to native speaker, automatically we adapt something. We learn
Something.
something from them. Automatically, it happens, right? So rather than focusing on accent, we can work on pronunciation. Yeah,
Hmm.
that's what I would say.
Yeah, that is true. Okay, so how do you deal with moments when you forget a word or phrase while speaking? How do you deal?
Very good question. It happens with everyone because
Yes.
mistakes are like, there is a word, very good word, inevitable. It means
Mm.
like unavoidable, right?
Yes.
It's like, even if you are a tutor, you go blank. Like some certain situation comes where you feel that now what should I speak? So what do I do with this? I switch to alternatives. For
Mm.
example, I want to use delicious, or there are so many words for describing delicious food, right? Like
Mm.
scrumptious, and there are many words. So if I
Yeah.
forget delicious, I switch to tasty, like simple words. So that's what I do. Like I switch to simple and I try to use alternatives. That's what I
Mm.
do. Yeah.
Okay, so we have to learn some synonyms also so that we can
Yeah.
easily grab any new word. If we forget any word, so we easily grab and we hold our conversation. Great,
And if
yeah.
even Priyanka, I would say, even if you don't know synonyms, that's fine. You know the basic word, right? Basic, like tasty is very, very basic, and we have been listening to this from a childhood, I think, right?
Yeah,
So use
everybody
basic
knows.
word at that time if you're not able to recall. Yeah, that's how. The only thing is that you must know how to manage conversation. This comes under communication skills, not language, but communication skills. That how do you manage your conversation?
Mm.
Yes,
So we can take some
absolutely.
time about that word. Mm, great,
Yeah.
great. So do you think there is a perfect level of fluency or is fluency ongoing process?
No, there's nothing known as perfect. I can't call myself perfect. You can't call yourself perfect.
Yeah.
It's like never ending journey. All the time you improve. All the
Mm,
time of improve. But the only thing is that you have to be at a position where you are able to convey your ideas. Where you are able to manage the conversation. So
mm,
it comes when you practice regularly, when you maintain consistency.
yeah.
And here I would like to highlight consistency is very important. I tell my all learners, and before starting class, I tell them that if you are ready to maintain consistency, then only approach me. Then only I can continue with you. Otherwise, sorry, I can't help you. So
Yes.
consistency matters a lot. Yeah.
Yes, consistency matters a lot. If we are consistent, we are desperate about something. So there are so many ways. Nowadays, there's so many ways. Flood of information nowadays.
Absolutely.
Mm.
lot of things to learn, right?
Yes. Okay. So can you share some of the most useful resources or tools that helped you along the way?
Well, lot of things I would say I have tried, um, multiple things. I would say multiple application, not only application but groups as well. Even earlier you were telling. So I would
Mm.
say, Priyanka, I have tried online platforms like earlier I used to use Joe Stocks, for having conversation. Then I joined Telegram groups. Uh, Over there I practiced a lot. I used to practice for 4 hours, 5 hours like this. I was like crazy for this. So I practiced on Telegram, and I consumed content every day. Every day, at least one or two videos. I made it routine, and every day I consumed one or two videos. And when I was a beginner, I was not able to frame sentences properly. At that time, I used to write every day that what did I do today,
Mm.
and that's how I became fluent and gained confidence. Yeah, so these are
So
the things
writing,
I've done.
you mentioned writing. Writing is also very important if we are learning this language, so it becomes imperative. So for me, it is very difficult task. I usually write something, but I want to inculcate this habit every day, but I'm not able to do it. So how can I develop this habit? It is my personal question. I'm feeling, yeah, I should write, but I can't do it. Could you share something? How can I make it attractive or interesting so that I can write every day?
Well, what do I do for writing, Priyanka? Right now, I'm not doing it. Like, I have started reading. Okay. Earlier, I used to write every day. I used to write about my day. What did I do? So, for writing, what do I do whenever I have to uh, inculcate new habits? Like, when I have to develop new habits, as you said, right? So, I make plan before sleeping. That what do I have to do tomorrow? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when I make it, it is in my mind. And
Mm-hmm.
when second day comes, it just it comes in your mind. It triggers you all the time that okay, you have to do this work, you have to do this work. And even what do I do nowadays? um when I write, like after writing, I take picture, and I it is in my gallery. So when I when I'm about to sleep, then I go through it. I reflect back. Did I complete today's task? If not, I just sit, and I just get up and start like writing. Okay, writing I forgot, so I just do it. That's
Mm-hmm.
how day by day you develop. Like it is not going to happen in like 10 days, 15 days. It will take a bit time, but if
Exactly.
you do it regularly, like and even if you don't do it 1 or 2 days, that's fine. Okay, 1 or 2 days, if you don't do it, if you're not able to complete it, that's fine. Okay, what you can do, just take a break and tell yourself that okay, you didn't do it today, next day you have to do it. Okay, because we start to criticize ourselves. We don't have to criticize. Okay, you have to appreciate yourself that okay, at least you are thinking about it, right? So appreciate yourself. If you forget, and then next day again restart it, and that's how day by day, when you do it consistently, automatically it will become your habit.
So
So
I have,
start appreciating. Yeah.
yeah, I have to write something about my daily task or what I'm going to do next
Yeah.
day, and
Yeah.
yeah, I check it. Okay, yeah, that is also.
I am sitting with diary. Trust me, like out of like 365 days, you will find 300 days at least in my diary. That what do I do? So that what like I write every day. If I have to take sessions, if I have to talk to anyone, then I write. If I have to upload videos, I write it down. Like my priority, that what am I going to do tomorrow, and important list. Like this work I have to do it at any cost. That's how I
Mm.
do it.
So do you prepare topic as well when you are going to connect with somebody? So do you prepare any topic or just talk randomly?
I I don't prepare topic, but yes, um, there are some questions I keep in mind that okay, I have to make a conversation like this. I like two to three questions, and that's how. And when I have conversations, so automatically I uh, come across questions. Like when you share something, then some questions comes in my mind. That's how I extend the conversation. So I pay
Okay,
attention to the next person. That okay, they have answered this question. I think we can ask next question from this. Like
related.
for example, you shared hobbies. So if I have to ask question related to hobbies, I will pick your one hobby and I'll ask question. So this is also comes under communication. Like when we do it, regularly, automatically it happens. You will be
Mm.
able to
And
extend
for
the
asking
conversation.
question, we
Yes.
have to listen to the other person. For asking question, we have to listen to other person actively. Then we will get some questions. We will get to know about level of that person. Level means English level. Okay.
Actively, actively, you said that it's very important. What happens? There are many people. They imitate, or sorry, they pretend, not imitate. Like
Mm.
imitate means copy and all that.
Yeah.
Pretend that I'm listening, but they
Mm.
just not help. They don't listen. They are very kind of conscious about themselves. It happens with everyone, okay? But we have to develop this habit of listening. It's so important. If speaking is an art, listening is also an art, and it's so important. Yeah,
Mm. And listening
that
is
also
also
makes us good.
skill. Yeah, it is
Yeah.
also a skill. We have to make it more attractive, or like we have to indulge ourselves listening also. And I usually listen to a lot. So nowadays I'm very focused whenever I
Yeah.
feel focused whenever I connect with somebody. So I try to listen and understand others' perspective also. So yeah, great, great. So are you also a
That's how
reader?
we communicate.
Do you
Sorry.
read books? Do you read books?
Yes, I read books. Yes.
Mm.
Nowadays, like I am not doing it strictly, but yes, I read books.
Mm-hmm. So which kind of books do you read?
I read self-help book. Mostly, you will
Okay.
find a self-help book. Yeah, like Life's Amazing Secrets, Beauty of Purpose in Life, communication related books.
Okay. So
So,
which one is your favorite? I'm also a reader.
okay, favorite. Very good
Yeah.
question. Which is my favorite book? Um, Well, so far I have read so many books, but Life's Amazing Secrets, I found it little, different, and I found this is incredible book. Everyone must learn. It is about balancing our life. How can we balance it? Personal, professional, family, social life. It's amazing, and you must have heard Gaur Gopal Das ji, monk. He's
Mm-hmm.
a monk.
Yeah.
So yeah, so he's the author of this book, Life's Amazing Secrets. I would
Li-
recommend everyone to read this book. Yeah,
Life's
Life's
Amazing.
Amazing Secrets.
Okay. I will buy it
Yeah,
because I have heard about it, but
yeah,
I
yeah.
haven't read. And I think there is audiobook available on YouTube. I would try to find out. First, I usually listen to audiobook. If I find interest, so then I
Mhm.
buy. Otherwise, I don't. So nowadays, I'm also reading Atomic Habits. After that, I will read Rich Dad Poor Dad. So these are in my hand nowadays. Okay.
Okay,
So
lovely.
yeah, so I want to ask one last question about your YouTube channel. So how you are handling it, and what is your aim about your YouTube channel?
Well, this year I want to take my YouTube to the next level. Honestly speaking, I think in 2024 I did not get my 100%, and I was not making good videos. But this year I want to really make it interesting, and I am making it like a podcast. Yeah. So and I would say when it comes to journey, it has been great. I get to connect with lots of incredible people. Recently, I had a conversation with a girl from UK, and really, I am really enjoying the process of uh, you know
Because of our channel, we can
interaction.
now we are talking about things just because of our channel, just because of this language.
Absolutely,
And this language
absolutely.
opens up so many doors. So who are watching this video, who are listening to us, they also can start learning this language so that they can also explore people, explore new things. Yeah.
Yeah, we met through this journey. We met really interesting people. So I would also recommend everyone please learn it. And it doesn't only improve your language, but your overall personality. You learn a
Right,
lot.
right,
Yes.
right. So any piece of advice for my audience?
Okay. Uh,
Yeah,
so I would say have a positive attitude, maintain consistency. When you feel demotivated, take a little break, restart it, and that's how you are good to go.
great,
Three
great.
things.
Oh, yeah. Okay, thank you so much for joining me today. It was again lovely talking to you, and again we will connect. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me, Priyanka. I really enjoyed it, and thank you for asking great questions. I hope
Okay.
this will help learners.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Have a good
Bye
day.